It's 4 o'clock in Los Angeles. It's 6 o'clock in Dallas, Texas. And it's 7 p.m. in New York City. Hello, everybody. I am Mad Dog DeCipio. I am joined by Amelia the Pitbull Chapman tonight on a wacky Wednesday, a wonderful Wednesday, kind of a strange Wednesday,
Yeah.
weird Wednesday, but it's a good day.
Yes.
It's a good day to do a show. And this is our Friday, by the way.
Yes.
We do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday here on WWTF Radio. And this is our Friday, and you won't see us till next week. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.
Right.
And
Mhm.
so listen, how was your day today?
It was hot.
Well, it's been a little warm here lately, hasn't it?
Oh yes.
It sure has. You're in Florida. It's always humid in Florida.
Humid and hot. It was like
Yeah.
almost 100 degrees here today.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm in New Jersey, and it's just sometimes it just gets sticky,
Hmm.
hot
Yes.
and sticky.
Yeah. The
And
closer to the ocean we are, the
it was
yuckier it
a nice day today. It wasn't actually too bad.
is. Hmm.
Wasn't too bad at all. Tonight, got a special show. The Celebrity Factor. Why do we listen to celebrities? Why do we care? Got some answers for you, maybe, if you listen to them.
Right.
But I know you.
Well, no.
Well, I think here's the thing. You know, we live in. It really is kind of weird. We live in a celebrity-driven society. Nobody works anymore. Everybody wants to be an influencer.
Yes.
They all want to be famous, including yourself. Everybody wants to be an influencer. Nobody wants to work for a living. They want to do OnlyFans like you all day.
Not
And
me.
yeah,
Do that.
see, people don't understand what Amelia does when her husband and son ain't looking. She's on that 6 hours a day. She's on OnlyFans.
I don't even
You
have an
know,
account on OnlyFans. What are you
she's got
talking about?
that thing clicking off like a change machine, going cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
I
Oh,
wish I'd be rich if I did.
you hear what she says? She says she wishes.
I don't even have an OnlyFans account. Are you kidding me?
Anyway, but we're going to do kind of a look at our celebrity culture. Like, what is it about? Why do we care? That's the biggest question I keep asking.
Yeah.
Why do we even care what celebrities have to say? Think about it. By their very nature,
Right?
they're getting paid.
Yeah, they are.
They're getting paid to tell you bullshit.
Right.
So why are you going to listen to them knowing it's bullshit?
Exactly. I mean,
Here's
like
why we listen. I'm going to answer my own question. You ready? Here's
Mhm.
why we listen. Because we want to be them. Like you. You want to
or have
be.
something like them, like supposedly like they say. Oh, I
Yes,
have this.
like
Yeah,
you.
right.
Like, she thinks she's the queen of TikTok because she's got 96,412 duet videos with naked cowboys. That's what Amelia does.
No, 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 no. Just like on
And an
TikTok.
OnlyFans account.
No, I don't have an OnlyFans account. Are you kidding me? Well, just like the lady on TikTok, she says, I have this
Her
non-stick.
OnlyFans account, ladies and gentlemen, is called hotchappy@chapman.org.
Don't listen to him. I do not have an OnlyFans account. No, 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 no. Just like
Oh, here you go.
what?
Oh, Captain Miserable's here. I'll be your best cousin. You
Oh,
know
he's
what,
a
Captain
sweetheart.
Miserable? You can find her at onlyfans.com/Chappy Chapman.
He's kidding. I
Okay, you
don't
can
have
find
an
her there.
OnlyFans
You can
account.
also find her at Amelia Texas Girl 1971 on TikTok. She's got 12,974 videos with naked cowboys.
I do,
Check that one out.
I do have
Um,
a TikTok account, but I don't have an OnlyFans account. Okay. But
it's private. I'll private message you her OnlyFans account.
no, but
Anyway,
seriously, this lady on TikTok says that she has this nonstick cookware and she tested it. She goes, "Oh, this is so good. You'll like it. I have
right?
one, blah, blah, blah." And she tested it out herself and some chocolate chip cookies and they fell
Mhm.
off the pan. But who knows how long that's going to last?
Well, you see, here's the thing,
How,
and I'm
you
glad
know?
you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up
Mhm.
Because here's the thing: the worst offender, TikTok, is the worst offender.
Absolutely.
There are people. I saw a woman tonight discussing with her followers. Right? Listen to this. What sponsor should she take?
Well,
listen to this one. 3 people offered to sponsor her. Now she's deciding which one she wants to take.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm not even kidding. Just before I came down to do the show. I'm not making a word of this up. She came onto the TikTok and said, "Oh, I have this one, and I have this one, and this one they want me to do a spokesman for them too. Now, which one should I take? And here's the one, this, and blah, 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 blah." And she went through all her shit, right? And I'm thinking,
I guess, was it Mama Tot?
Oh, Mama Tot. Oh, fuck Mama Tot, okay?
Did you see the one with the headphones where they dip them in the water and they say, "Oh, I think you should try this"? You think you're going to put headphones in the water? No.
Stop. Because you're going off on a tangent and you forgot to take your meds again. Okay. Now, we're talking about celebrity influencers, but we're also talking about why the government uses celebrities to get their message across. That's a little nefarious.
For votes.
Because it's interesting. Yes. You'll never, ever, ever, you'll never find a Republican, doing an endorsement for the government. Never.
I've seen that. Absolutely.
Never happen. It will never happen ever.
Oh, yeah.
It's never happened in history, and it's not going to happen now.
Oh, yes.
Why do you think that is, Amelia?
Because they need all those celebrities that they can get to vote for the Democrats. Because the Democrats are the most hated people.
That's it. You're pretty well. Yeah. You're right there.
Yeah, because the latest one that I saw is the one for The Rock saying, "Oh, you should vote for Biden." Blah blah blah. I'm like, this for The Rock. You know what? I've hated him for a long time, and I'm not gonna do what he says. No. I'm gonna vote smart.
Well, here's the deal. I'm going to show some celebrity endorsements, advertisements, and then we're going to get into a kind of a deeper discussion tonight on exactly the purpose of the celebrity.
Right.
People definitely do listen to them. There's no question about that. People definitely listen to celebrities. Here is the question, the bigger question at hand, which is, do they listen to them because they really care about the issues? Or are they razzled and dazzled by the celebrity factor? And that's where we came up with the name of this show, The Celebrity Factor. And you and I are going to talk about it. Our third man in the booth is not here tonight, folks. And I don't think he'll be back after tonight. So, Ricky, if you're out there watching, you got the night off, and we'll talk about you coming back, maybe. Sorry, brother, but this is business. Okay. Let us take a look at this, Amelia, and you and I are going to talk about it, right?
Sure.
Okay.
In the digital world, social media influencers and celebrities utilizing social media platforms rule the kingdom of marketing and advertisement. Celebrity endorsements and influencers help a brand stay memorable and relevant due to having a well-known figure attached to the brand. Celebrities help to tell a brand's story and keep you engaged. These emotions help marketers connect with their audience and achieve the overall objective of driving buying behavior. According to countless studies, celebrities have a perceived expertise and credibility. It is apparent that brands prefer celebrities because consumers are paying attention, since they want to be them and live their lifestyle. Celebrities persuade the masses on any product. However, it can also pose some serious challenges. like celebrities that get faced with legal allegations or charges, even those that become vocal on certain political policies and platforms. All those instances can pose a threat to the brands they are aligned with, so it is important to vet the endorser. Overall, it is the perfect venue to showcase your service or product. All the marketer needs is a carefully crafted message tailored to their audience in a sensible amount of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
A couple of things that she said were hard and heavy and went right to the point. People use celebrity influencers to make a point because people want to be them, because people will listen, because people are enamored by fame. I mean, that's as direct, that's as like clear cut as you can get.
Yes.
It doesn't get any more in your face than that.
No.
But the one thing that she said that rings true for celebrities and non-celebrities alike is they get paid. It's what they do. A paid spokesperson, celebrity or not. Okay? Celebrity or not.
Exactly.
They get paid. This is their job. Are they lying to you?
No, they're not. Yeah, in a way.
No, they're not lying to you. Here's why.
Mhm.
It's a slippery slope, but you got to think of it like this. They're doing what they're being paid to do.
Yes.
Okay? You can say, oh, yeah, they're lying, but how much are they really lying? They're reading a script.
Yes.
They're not going to remember 5 minutes after they're done what they just read.
Right, because they're just
Because
going
at
to go.
that point, the money's already in their pocket. Okay? The check is already in the pocket. They get paid to do a job. Do I agree with it? No, I don't agree with it. But by the same token, do I begrudge any celebrity or any person from making a living? No, I don't I don't begrudge them either. But I don't wholeheartedly endorse the idea of being paid to bullshit people.
Right.
Because that's not what you're being paid for. See, that's why. Can I just tell everybody a little bit about like us with sponsors and endorsements? Let me tell you something.
Please.
We don't take a dime.
No.
We don't take a dime in sponsorship on this show. People have said to me, how do you do this show with no sponsors? Very easily and free of conscience. And I'll tell you why. Because the people who help us, we help them.
Yes.
We do a barter exchange here. We do a barter system. In exchange for promotional consideration, we advertise our sponsor's product. In exchange, they advertise our show. No money has ever changed hands on this program. We don't need their money. What we need is their name.
Correct.
You understand? That's how Amelia and I have been on the air. We haven't taken, this woman and I have not taken a paycheck since the day we said hello.
Correct. He is being 100% honest in that.
This straight up. Straight up. But again, you know, celebrities get paid to do a job.
Correct.
I had this idea, and it just went through my head. I thought, I wonder if celebrity endorsement is a new thing. Well, come to find out, it's not. It's an old thing, and I found a couple things here. A couple of them made me laugh, to be honest with you. And I want to show you this. Take a look at this. Now, you know who Liberace is, right?
Yes.
This is the first. I never saw this before. It's Liberace advertising Blatz Milwaukee beer.
Wow.
Okay. And that beer, by the way, is still around today. Today, it's still being sold.
I thought he was more of a wine or champagne kind of guy.
He actually was. He wasn't a beer drinker at all. But we just said the magic words. Paid. Show me the money, honey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Liberace is an entertainer. They get paid. They get paid to do a job. His job was to sell beer. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Even though he doesn't, and you'll notice none of these pictures has the beer up to his lips.
That's what I was going to say. He is not taking one sip at all.
Nope. He's holding it in his hand. That one, the one down the bottom, he's holding the beer in his hand because he wasn't a beer drinker. It wasn't him. He was a wine guy, a cocktails guy, right?
Yes.
And that's what he was all about. Now, people have said, I've had this argument with people. Elvis Presley never did a commercial for anybody. You're right. He didn't do a commercial. He did 5 or 6 of them. The first, I'm not even making this up. We're showing it right here on the show, folks. Elvis Presley doing a commercial advertisement in print, by the way, a commercial for canvas shoes with, are you ready for this? With his picture on it. Look at the shoes, Amelia.
Oh, wow. They have his face on
Elvis and his guitar on the shoes there. For real. Can't make it up. Can't make this stuff up. People think that we're crazy when we say this stuff. We're really not, you know? We're really not. Here's another one. This is true. Elvis Presley selling dog food for the Jet Dog Food Company in Tennessee. Can't you, folks, you can't make this up. If you think I'm kidding, go on your Google, on your Yahoo, go on to your favorite search engine and type in Elvis Presley Jet Dog Food.
Wow.
I swear to you, I'm not making a word of this up. Amelia, tell me if you think I'm lying, please.
No, you're not lying. You're telling the truth because it's right here. You're showing it to everyone. The people that can't see it can hear it, but you're showing it to everyone.
Yeah. Here's another one.
Southern Made Donuts.
Yep. Elvis Presley doing a commercial advertisement for Southern Made Donuts.
Yes.
1956. Notice how the word donuts is spelled. It's not DONUTS. They spelled out the whole word donuts. DOUGH NUTS.
Yeah, we have a Southern Made Donuts in Texas where I'm from.
That's where this company is. They're in they were Southern. This is Southern Made Donuts in Texas. They're all over Texas.
Yes.
It was a Texas company that, in fact, if you look at it, you can see it right there.
Yes.
That white line says the best taste of Texas. Southern Made Donuts right there. And then, of course, there was one more. I got a couple more, but this is one more. This is Cary Grant. Famous, suave debonair movie star, right? Yeah. Cary Grant. Selling cigarettes. Because cigarettes, doctors used to say cigarettes were healthy back then. Can't make this up, folks. If you think I'm kidding, again.
Yeah.
Cigarettes were considered healthy by doctors. Ask me how Cary Grant died.
Lung cancer?
Lung cancer. Exactly. Lung cancer.
Yep.
All right.
They still make those today because I just bought some cigarettes for some.
Cary Grant smoking a cigarette.
Yep.
There you go. With a cigarette holder. Here you go.
Yeah.
There's Lucy. Lucille Ball. She's selling Philip Morris cigarettes. Okay. Look at Eugene Levy in the middle from the movie Splash with Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah. He's selling Bacardi rum. Look at Sammy Davis Jr. on the end over there. What is he selling? Alka-Seltzer. Yep. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, fa la 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 la, ah. Again, you can't make this. Look what it says. Now millions know one king size tops them all for taste and comfort. Philip Morris cigarettes. That's Lucille Ball, folks. And she was a chain smoker to the day she died.
Yes.
And that's one of the reasons she died, folks, smoking. Can't make it up. All right, Daniel Craig. This guy epitomizes cool and sophistication. He's the guy that plays James Bond now. Right? Selling Heineken beer. You know? Because everybody knows if you got to drink a Heineken, you're cool.
Right? That's their thing.
Oh, yeah, for real. Absolutely. And then who else we got? Oh,
yeah, Smart
Jennifer
Water.
Aniston. She's been a spokesperson for Smart Water for a couple of years now, but this was her first spot. She was one of the early celebrities. Yeah, Katy Perry's another one. I had to look this product up. They're called Pop Chips. You ever heard of them?
Yes.
Oh, you know what they are?
Yeah, I was gonna put that together with another one, but thought I was gonna kind of not use her at all because I don't know. I just had differences with her, but
yeah, I don't like Katy Perry, but so I'm glad you didn't. But I had to use this because I wanted to find out what Pop Chips were. And then, of course, one more here is Rihanna advertising for CoverGirl and all their makeup product line. This is Rihanna. So if you don't know who she is, buy a record somewhere because she's got a million of them. So what do you make of that? You know,
just a lot of celebrities. I guess their products weren't selling as well, so they thought we're going to bring in some top celebrities to try to boost their market, boost their sales.
No, believe it or not, I thought so too. Not true. Not true.
Wow.
They found out that the early celebrities were actually using the products. Cary Grant really did smoke that brand of cigarette. Lucille Ball did really smoke that brand of cigarette. Daniel Craig really does drink Heineken beer. Elvis Presley really did advertise Southern Made Donuts.
Yes, I remember that.
And he really did promote Jet dog food. And Liberace really did promote that beer company, even though he never drank beer. But it didn't matter because he advertised for them. So what are you going to do? You're going to say, well, oh, no, he's a liar?
Right.
No, he's not. He's doing it. Remember, we talked about what's his job, Amelia? What is his job?
Yeah, he's getting that to get paid and everything like that. But
exactly, he's getting paid. You said the magic word.
They couldn't advertise them on TV because back then they couldn't, do anything with cigarettes. So unfortunately.
Oh no, they did advertise them on TV all the time
for a while.
No, what year do you think they stopped marketing the cigarettes on
70, 71, maybe 75?
The end of the 70s, 1978.
Yeah.
Is when they stopped advertising cigarettes on TV. Okay? I want you to think about that. How long cigarettes were advertised? That's more than 20 years.
Wow.
Since the mid 50s to the mid to latter 70s. 20 plus years. At least, I got to say, at least 22 years. Okay? At least 22 years. That cigarettes, cigars, wine, whiskey, beer were all advertised on television.
Oh, yeah. A lot of the beer that still is and everything, they just can't, of course, take a sip of it for some reason. on the
Well,
commercial.
that was the thing. Was the funny thing. You could advertise it, but you weren't allowed to drink it on the air.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they thought. One sip was going to get somebody wasted. I don't know what that was thinking.
Like they had to taste it somehow or other to make it go or something like that, just like they do Coca-Cola or Pepsi or
they used to do that
but...
back in the 50s and 60s. Who was it that used to do the commercial for Budweiser? Hold on a minute. Give me a minute. There was a guy. I don't forget what they played the cowboy a lot, but. And that was a big thing. Cowboys were a big thing back then. As you well know, being the TikTok queen, with these big cowboys. There was a guy, he was a commercial for Budweiser. And the guy drank the beer. He took a sip of beer and went, ah.
Yeah, like refreshing.
He goes, that's crisp, right? That's crisp. And that's all he says. And then they show you the Budweiser horses and shit, right? The other one, and nobody could ever forget this guy, the Marlboro Man.
The Marlboro Man, yes.
Okay, the Marlboro Man used to smoke a cigarette riding his horse. How do you think he died, Amelia?
Lung cancer.
Lung cancer.
Unfortunately, yeah, they
smoking cigarettes. Can't make it up.
Yeah,
I'm going to show you a commercial that Lucy and Desi did for Thunderbird car. Watch this.
You drove it this morning.
Well, I want to drive it again. It's a thrill to drive the new Thunderbird.
It's a thrill just to look at.
That's because it's the first car of its kind in the world.
Yes, sir. It's another first for Ford.
First for Ford, dear.
That's what I said. It's the newest in a long line of first for Ford. Like the Skyliner, the world's only retractable hardtop. Not to mention all the great new things in the 58 Ford.
Well, there, let me take this. Like the Interceptor V8 engine and Cruise-O-Matic drive and Magic Circle steering and so many more.
The 4-passenger Thunderbird just proves again that the finest things come first from Ford. No matter which one of the 20 new Ford models you choose.
That was very good, dear. You finally learned how to say Ford.
It wasn't hard.
Oh, come on, let's pick up the children.
Yeah, we got plenty of room now.
Oh, see you at your Ford dealer soon, I hope.
I've been loving the whole commercial.
That commercial was funny.
It was.
That was one of the very first car commercials that I think that Ford ever ran, because Lucy and Desi were the king and queen of television.
Yes.
Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball, they pretty much ran television back in the 50s. Like really even from when television first started, like in I guess oh God, it's even hard to say this with a straight face. 1947.
Wow.
Is when the first television came out. Oh my God, think about that.
I know, right?
1947. And it's funny because it happened right after the Roswell crash. But that's a whole nother story we'll get into. But the thing about that commercial is that Desi and Lucy were the most powerful people on TV. And Ford knew if they wanted to sell their new luxury car, the Thunderbird, by the way, how much do you think that car cost back in that time?
What, maybe like 2,000?
Less than that.
Really? Like 550?
It was $875.
Oh, wow.
For a brand new Ford Thunderbird.
They're probably saying, honey, let's go get a Ford. Let's go get the Ford.
I'm not even kidding. A 1955 Ford Thunderbird would set you back less than $1,000.
Wow.
Yep. Even with the tax, it was still under $1,000. But they realized by late 59, early 60, the Ford company realized, hey, they better start raising their prices on some of these cars because people are buying a lot of cars. And by 1960, that same Thunderbird, that 55 T-Bird, went from $875 to over $3,000.
Wow.
Yeah, because
But
you
that's
could still
when
buy them. You know, you
but
bought
that's
them
when
as a
cars
used
were
car.
cars, though. That's when they were cars. They weren't made out of this plastic stuff like they
Oh, I
are
know
now.
when a car was metal. You kidding?
Mhm.
Absolutely. I want to show one more celebrity endorsement, then you and I
Oh,
are going to.
before you do, I think it's time for our commercial.
Oh, we are at that point. I'm glad you said something because I almost forgot.
Mhm.
Folks, we'll be back in 1 minute and 1 second. Watch this. Do you have sweaty balls or volleyball netty balls? It's time to make them ready balls. The Manscaped.com Lawnmower 3.0 will do the job and clean your knob with its patented no-nick head, so your head will function as desired. Enter promo code Wrestling Future for a generous 20% discount. That's enter Wrestling Future for a 20% discount. Manscaped.com and Wrestling with the Future, going balls to the walls with Manscaped.com and the Lawnmower 3.0. Your balls will thank you, and so will we. I am Mad Dog DeCipio, back with What's the Buzz, America's Best Podcast. We are on the record with the Celebrity Factor. I am joined by Amelia the Pitbull Chapman. Tonight is a Wednesday. It's our Friday. We will see you next Monday. But before we say goodnight, we're not going anywhere. We just got 30 minutes of show left to do for you. Hot damn, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Neil.
Yes.
You remember... God, so you're so young. I'm trying to remember how do I put it? Do you remember a group called the Jackson 5?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You remember them? Okay, so
Yes,
maybe you're a little bit older than I thought.
We watched a movie about them not too long ago on the VH1 channel.
Okay. You remember Michael Jackson?
Yes.
They did a commercial way back when. They used to do a lot of commercials.
Oh, absolutely.
They had a deal with Pepsi.
Yes.
Right? Take a look at this commercial from back. This is back in the late 70s. Watch this. Early 80s, late 70s. Watch this.
You're a whole new generation. You're dancing through the day. You're grabbing for the magic on the run. You're a whole new generation. You're loving what they do. I put a Pepsi in the motion, but that choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. Girls are down and taste the thrill of the day and feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day and feel the Pepsi way. You're a whole new generation. You're a whole new generation. You're a whole new generation. You're a whole new generation.
I haven't seen that commercial in forever.
Yeah, I remember that commercial.
I remember like it was yesterday.
The leather jackets with the zip tie, with the ties. Yeah,
That was
all
the
the
thing.
zippers.
That was the late 70s,
Mhm.
early 80s.
Yeah.
I miss my members only jacket.
Yeah, I remember with the leather jackets, all the zippers like that, and we dressed
Oh
like
man, they were great.
Madonna era. Yeah.
You seen them in that commercial there.
Mm-hmm.
Members only. That was a big thing.
Yeah.
For those of you under the age of 50, ask the old people what your members only jacket.
Don't care. Yeah, I remember.
Oh my God, yeah. But yes, we We are in a celebrity-induced kind of a crazed world that we live in. Everything is, if a celebrity says it, it must be true.
Yeah.
If a celebrity endorses it, it has to be good. But Amelia, let me ask you a question now, because it becomes a slippery slope when celebrities get out of their comfort zone and start talking politics.
Yes.
Now, there's a lot of that happening here these days. I'll give you one particular example that I don't like. I don't like this person as a person. I don't like this person as an actor. I used to love him as an actor.
I think I know where you're going.
Huh?
I think I know where you're going, but go ahead.
Yeah. You know exactly where I'm going with this one. Because this person has taken a very vocal stand against former President Donald Trump. That actor that I'm referring to is Mr. Robert De Niro.
Yes.
Who I just thought was the greatest thing since sliced bread. Now, I'd like to throw him away like a piece of sliced bread. Old and moldy sliced bread, which is kind of what it is anyway. I'm disappointed by De Niro a lot because he went ahead at the risk of his legacy, at the risk of ruining his legacy, opening his mouth and inserting his foot where it doesn't.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Problem I have on so many levels is he doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't like Donald Trump for whatever reason that might be. If he says why, I might have more respect for him, but he doesn't say why. But he continues to open his mouth and insert his foot. And people know this now. Do you know he's been asked to leave at least 6 projects because because he opened his mouth?
People refuse to work with him. He's almost blacklisted from Hollywood.
That this is for real.
Yes.
I'm reading the same articles. People are refusing to work with De Niro based on, first of all, some people are saying he's a creep. He's strange. He's got a political agenda. Well, I'd like to know what the fuck it is because he's not saying, but he's sure causing a lot of enemies wherever he's going.
Oh, absolutely. He's this close if he's not already blacklisted from Hollywood.
Oh, he's getting there.
Yes.
He's getting there. There's a number of people who are leaving the Hollywood system. A number of people like Kirk Cameron, James Woods, Mark Wahlberg, Sylvester Stallone. I'm talking about some heavy hitters here. Okay? Heavy hitters that are leaving the Hollywood system and working for themselves, like people like Kevin Sorbo.
Yes.
Okay? Who we had as a guest on the show. By the way, folks, Kevin Sorbo, who played TV's Hercules, will be back here on the show in November. God willing and the creek don't rise. We will all be here to enjoy another show together. We pray. And I never take anything for granted. Always, always put that out there. But here's the thing. The government is using, and I know I found out who one of their favorites is, but the government is using celebrities to fast forward their agenda. During COVID is when it really started. Amelia, who were some of the people that spoke out when COVID hit that the government used?
Well, first of all, it was Dwayne Johnson. Of course, Oprah was one of them. And it was Madonna was another big hitter that they used.
Absolutely. There were a few more. Mention a couple more.
Let's see. Who else did they use besides, I think it was, who was that lady that likes to cook. I can't think of her name at this moment.
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart, yes.
Yep.
Was one of them.
Martha Stewart was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
The others include the government's favorite, Tom Hanks.
Yes.
He's on the heavy hitter list, Tom Hanks. Lady Gaga.
Oh, wasn't Arnold Schwarzenegger as well?
Arnold was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
But Arnold didn't do it because the government asked him to. That wasn't the reason. Arnold did it because he was the governor of California at the time. Okay. Here's the thing. People need to know this. It's important that people know this. If the government of the United States has to hire a celebrity to get their point across, they know that people are not listening to them. And you hear what I'm saying, folks?
Yeah, exactly. He's listening.
If you have to hire a celebrity to do your dirty work because people aren't listening to you, but you know they'll listen to a celebrity, that's underhanded.
Yeah, and especially what's underhanded is when you already have a Republican voting card and they send you a Democratic card.
That's Amelia, you're getting ahead. That's like
horrible.
4 shows away right now.
And also, too,
that's on another show.
That's horrible.
That's a rabbit hole, that show.
That is another one,
God.
right?
But no, what we're talking about is like people like Gary Busey, Tom Hanks, Rita Wilson, people like Barack Obama, former President Obama, people like George Bush, former President George Bush. They take out the heavy hitters, okay? They take out the heavy hitters because they know there's certain people that will listen to. Most people will listen to a former president, like them or not.
Exactly. They will listen.
But they'll listen to them because people still, and you have to give Americans credit, people still respect the presidency. Even if they don't like the person in the office, they respect the presidency. Okay? They respect the office. Maybe they don't respect the person in it. I respect the office of the president, but I have absolutely no respect whatsoever for Joe Biden.
No.
Or I should say fake Joe Biden.
Or whoever it
Because
was.
the real Joe
there.
Biden died, folks.
Right.
Poor Joe is gone. He's not here anymore. And that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Can I prove it? No, I can't. But I feel it in my gut.
Yeah.
What's another reason, Amelia, that government might utilize, celebrities?
Well, I mean, to not just to put you in office, but to say, okay, well, this is what you're going to need to get, or this is the right stuff you're going to need to buy for your home, or this is the right food that you're going to have to buy. Is they're trying to tell us what kind of food we're going to have to buy, put in our bodies, because we don't know what kind of food they're wanting us to eat, which is poison.
You know what Ronald Reagan used to do before he was a politician?
Be an actor?
He was an actor.
Yeah, he was an actor.
Remember the Love Boat?
Yes.
There was a guy on the Love Boat called Gopher.
Yes.
His name was Fred Tandy. Fred Tandy became a United States congressman. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Another one. Sonny Bono became a United States congressman. Arnold Schwarzenegger became the governor of California. Okay?
All actors, yes.
You get where I'm going with this?
Yes.
There have been a number of actors and entertainment celebrities who have parlayed their celebrity into a political career. Okay? There was a guy named Senator Fred Williams. Okay? You don't know who he is because you're younger than He's gone. He's been gone for a while. Senator Fred Williams was from Tennessee. He was a movie actor, a film actor, a stuntman, and a professional football player in his life, and became a United States Senator from the great state of Tennessee. Okay?
Right.
He continued, here's the best part. He continued to be an actor even after he was a senator.
Wow.
While he was in the U.S. Senate, he was doing movies and TV shows. Okay? Fred Williamson. Now, what was his name? He's gone now. But you can look him up. He's out there. There are a number of people who utilize their celebrity status to parlay it into a career in politics, or maybe a politician who parlays his career in politics into another field, like business, like entrepreneurship, like that.
Right.
And there are a number of people who are very successful. And there are an equally large number of people. I want to be careful how I say this.
Mhm.
There are an adequately large number of people who parlay it into a career who fail
Right.
because people know what they're all about. If somebody knows what your game is, they're going to see right through you. Such is the case with a list this long of people from entertainment that went into politics who got booted right out. They were in and out. Before you could say, holy shit, they were gone.
Well,
Okay.
and that's why I don't pay attention to like, oh, this is the best thing for you or anything like that. If I'm gonna, like today, I had to go buy some shampoo, and I thought, okay, who is the one that said this? I'm gonna go to the shampoo that I've been buying, not because of a celebrity said this. It's because it's
Sure.
the cheapest one and the one that I like, that's best for my hair, and
Yeah.
that's what I bought today. I didn't buy it because
Absolutely.
a celebrity said that. I buy it because it's best for my hair, because everybody's hair is different.
I'll give you probably the best one.
Mm-hmm.
There was a diaper. What was it? No. What? Oh,
Pampers?
Ivory soap.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Back in the day, Ivory. You know where I'm going with this?
Yes.
Go ahead, tell me.
Go ahead. No, you
No,
go ahead.
tell me. No, go ahead. You said you know where I'm going. Go
The
ahead.
Ivory soap. Go ahead.
Come on.
No, you go ahead with the
You
Ivory
open
soap.
your mouth.
Go ahead. And then the Caress soap. I remember all these soaps. Yes.
Ivory soap
Mhm.
had a picture on it of a young girl holding a baby.
Yes.
Okay. That young girl's name was Marilyn Chambers. You know who Marilyn Chambers was?
I've heard the name.
She became an adult film actress. And she was never allowed to be on Ivory soap ever again after that. Okay. Of course, she took the job when she was a 17-year-old model. She was, first of all, underage at the time. And then she became an adult film actress. You can't make this up. You go out there, look.
Right.
Marilyn Chambers, folks. All right. You don't know where I was going with that. I
know that they showed
called you on the carpet.
I know that they
I
showed her
called you,
back.
and
I
you-
know they showed her
you
bare
blew it.
back.
Just say you fucked up, okay? Just say it.
I know
Just say
that
you
they
fucked
showed
up.
her bare back on the Ivory soap, and that's the only one that they showed a female on that soap.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat. I'll let you slide.
Because I
Because she got like a fraction of a
Because my
fraction.
mom used to buy the
of-
Ivory soap. Because I remember
Yeah.
that.
So,
Mhm.
so did your mother and 50 million other women. Of
Yeah.
course. Anyway, what else, Neil? What we got?
Well, and then also, like just before I came on here, I saw Johnny Depp playing his guitar in this cologne's good for you. It was Dior. I'm like, do you think I'm gonna buy a commercial? I mean, buy that cologne for a man just because Johnny
Yeah.
Depp saying, "Oh, Dior,"
And that's exactly what they believe.
Nope.
That's exactly what they believe. And you know what? That's why they hired him, and that's why they paid him $25 million to be. I'm not kidding. That's how much they paid him.
I am going
$25 million
wow.
to promote their product.
I'm going to go to the cologne that I'm going to say, I like this one, I like that one. But you know what? It doesn't matter to me because I'm not the one wearing the men's cologne. It's the man.
Right.
It's going to be his choice. You know, whichever is going to be better on him because each man's different on each cologne. So it should really matter to him, not me.
Right.
You know, so if he wants to buy it, then he'll buy it. You know,
right.
Because every man's different, just like every woman's different with their perfume.
Yeah.
If you like, oh, she's so pretty, I'm gonna go get that for my wife. It shouldn't matter to you because just because you saw that gorgeous, sexy woman, your wife may not like that. What if she's allergic to that perfume?
This is true. This is true.
So you should say, okay, honey, let's go find it.
The idea of it was tonight was to have people understand that all that glitters is not gold. Okay,
exactly.
Just because a celebrity says buy this.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean they believe in it.
Absolutely true.
Okay. There's always a hidden agenda, especially if a celebrity is doing a government spokesperson spot or a government PSA spot, or if the government hires a celebrity to be the face of whatever.
Right.
Like, I'll give you a perfect example. During the COVID crisis back then, everywhere you looked, you saw Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci was the face of COVID. Okay? Come to find out now in 2024, Dr. Anthony Fauci didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Exactly. But in 2020, everybody believed him. Why? Because he's got the word doctor in front of his name. Oh, he's a doctor. He must know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
That's how people think. Oh, he's a doctor. He must know. Let me tell you something, folks. I could put doctor in front of my name too. Okay? I could call myself Dr. Mad Dog. And you know what? It wouldn't make any fucking difference. I would still be as ignorant as I am right now. Because, wait a minute, that didn't come out right.
And he came out of nowhere. I mean, hello.
Yeah, and Dr. Fauci came out of nowhere, kind of like where Dr. Mad Dog came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Amelia, tell everybody what's coming up. That's a good show tonight. Good show.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Monday we have you and Dan Ely on the show because you're gonna be celebrating 50 years of Junior's Farm.
Junior's Farm. How a man met a legend.
Oh.
Dan Ely will be here to tell that story. What an amazing story.
50 years. Wow.
50 years. Yeah. Remarkable.
Yeah. And on June 18th, Tuesday, we're going to be talking about double gangers, the lookalikes, deep fakes. We're going to bring that back up.
Oh, man, I got a bunch of stuff to show you. Oof, go ahead.
And then we're going to revisit the George Reeves case. Who killed Superman? Because we had somebody.
New evidence in the case of George Reeves TV Superman. Who killed Superman? Who killed the Man of Steel? Well, we have some brand new information that points squarely to one person and one person only. And it wasn't the mafia, folks. It wasn't the mafia. And in fact, that person was a lot closer to George Reeves than anybody thought.
We'll find out together.
We're going to find out together. But it was a good show, just me and Amelia doing what we do.
Yeah.
I think we tried to have a third guy here. I guess maybe we scared him away because he's not here tonight. I'll find out what happened, and if Amelia ran him off, then I'll fire her ass.
Hey.
And hire some new chick.
Hey, wasn't me, I
Anyway,
promise. No, but
I,
if you want to buy a product, don't buy it just because a celebrity tells you it's a good
yeah,
product or it's
buy it
great.
because you like it and because it works.
Absolutely.
But listen, we will be back Monday, like I say, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, with Amelia, the Pitbull Chapman, and yours truly, Angelo, the Mad Dog DeCipio. Until we see you again, folks, take care of each other, be kind, God bless, and make the world just a little nicer place,
Yes.
okay? Because God knows there's enough hate out there.
Oh,
Take care, folks. We'll
absolutely.
see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.